Hello. This tutorial is to do the general maintenance of the system, and going to be showing a couple of things really quick, which are pretty standard. But if you follow them, that's from month to month task. It's for any user is essential, and it's going to make your system run smooth. Alright, so the first step, what we normally do is we normally delete the temp files. There are three different places you can remove the temp files. You can go to computers, and here you can go to C drives, Windows, and you have a temp folder right here. If you go in a temp folder, you highlight everything, and of course I want to keep the same colors. Okay, you basically delete every single thing in it without any issues. You hit yes to it. There are some files which are not to be deleted because they're currently in use. Really nothing big issue, but you can skip them all. Go back to the Windows. There's another folder which is known as prefetch. If you go here, this is also the system files. Some of them are related to temp files, which are application related. Really not really important. You can just simply click that, delete that as well. Then you can go to profile. The profiles in Windows 7 and Vista above, most of them are sitting in users. Within users, you can find your own temp file. The profile file. Once you are in, the step which you have to do is that there is one folder which is hidden where most of the files are sitting. In order to see the hidden files, no matter which browser you are in, you have to go to an organize, folder and search options, go to view, show hidden file and folders and drives, hit apply, OK, and if you see there's a grayed out app data, if you click that, you have to go to local drives, and in there's a temp folder. That is whatever the users normally work in, anything they upload. Mostly it's a junk, but not really that important. You hit delete and say yes. Most of the time I would like to also go back to the profile, and there's a download folder. If you have anything here, you can delete that. Normally it doesn't cause any issues, but yes, if you have a malware, antiviruses and all of that, this is the place where you can find. I'm trying to get rid of this error message. Okay, so this is the first step to delete the temp files. One thing is, when you delete the temp files, most of them, they go in a recycle bin. You don't want a recycle bin, empty the recycle bin right away. Could be a possibility is some important files still pending, maybe users still want some stuff. I would say wait for a day or two, and then you delete or empty out the recycle bin. Otherwise, if you are comfortable enough, you can just simply delete the recycle bin right away. The next step, which you normally do for the system maintenance, is basically check in the system tray. There's how many things are running. There are a few things which are not really that item related, and they are not important. You could just simply click them and see what's going on. Here in this machine I can see one issue right away, that there are two antiviruses are running. There's one AVG, the second one is McAfee. If that is happening anywhere, big no-no. You have any registered antivirus, you use that, and anything which is a freeware antivirus or whichever one is a lower priority, just simply uninstall it right away. Here I'm just simply gonna go and temporarily disable AVG protection, and I would say until I restart, press OK, and before that you would just simply go and uninstall. In order to uninstall it, very simple, go to computers and uninstall or change an application. Here you have list of all the applications installed. You can simply disable that, or uninstall it. The next thing which you want to do is which is basically Symantec or antivirus or AVG or any antivirus you have. This is a good task when it comes to maintenance, that you want to run a schedule. In this way, you really don't have to run everything in manually, but you also don't want to run it constantly, because that will take a lot of system resources. In order to schedule, most of them it will allow you to, in preferences or some settings, to do a schedule. Here you can use schedule, and if you see, there's a couple of options here, and down here it says schedule and scan. Sometimes users, they like to define it, sometimes you just simply turn off and you want a manual scan. But I would suggest still schedule is best. You can schedule scan right here, choose any time. Here it is 4 a.m. I know that at 4 o'clock it is will not be on for sure. You can also you do your customize. So you say Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, or whatever day you think is good. Go on Friday every second day, and you want to do it like somewhere like every day at 5 p.m. and this way, you know, somebody will be there. You can scan using the minimal resources, and whichever you prefer, it will do it. Once you hit apply, go back. I would strongly recommend that you want to do the maintenance in that reference. When you go to schedule maintenance, scan your PC. Here are a couple of options which you can do: quick scan versus a full scan, and a custom scan. Custom scan is where you can pick up the files, which one you want to do, and you just simply click them and you can have your own preference. I don't like that at all, because you can miss some important points. Let it do the job. For this it is best for. You go to real-time scanning, which should be done once in a year, I would say, because real time and anything you're opening on the internet, watching video, YouTube, getting emails here and there, it will scan every single thing, meaning it will slow down your PC. If you go back to scan, run a full scan, which should be once a month, and if you see, it's basically gonna start running right away. So basically, I would say if you can pause it, cancel it, whatever, whenever you want before you go to sleep, you know, just simply go back and run that. That's the second thing you want to do. Sometimes there are a few freewares which you normally get from the internet. There's one which is which I like, is Malwarebytes. If you get a registered version, this is the best thing you can do. It has couple of features. It have couple of features which can really make your system secure. But really, what you want to do is go to scan, and you basically want to run a scan. Once you do complete scan, really don't want to do custom whatsoever. If you do complete scan, it will tell you issues, problems. If you go back to the dashboard, it allows you to update the database. What it means is basically it goes back to the server, and these definitions will get downloaded into your machine, which will basically tell your system which are reliable files or not. It will try to scan it, and it will delete them or remove them whichever way possible. In settings, you have a couple of options available here. In general settings, you can actually, you know, set up the notifications and all of that. In advanced settings, sometimes it allows you to have few features enabled, but that only comes when you have a registered version. It won't allow you to do many things because it's a freeware. So these are the things which you can do to maintain your system. Now, lastly, another thing which you want to check is your Windows updates. If you are a person who's a little bit more techy or understand how to read error messages and follow the directions, I would say just don't simply install updates. Just simply go to important updates first of all and see which really refer to your system. Sometime it will tell you that it is for Windows 7, 2008 server, or 2012 or stuff like that, and a lot of people, they just like to install whatever's available. But I would say pick and choose. Sometime they have this KB information. These are small patches which gets updated. Anything which is related to security, very important. You need to do that. Like that malicious software removal. If you want to skip it, it's up to you. I would normally enable it. But if you have a registered Malwarebytes running and all of that, or any anti-malware or spyware, you can exclude these kind of things. In Office, anything which is related to you, you normally install that. Anything which is not related to you, like I am running Office, let's say 2010, so I don't need 2007 and all of that. But anyways, that's another thing. The optional is the one which has some other features which you want to basically see what really offers. Sometime it offers you new drivers and all of that. You want to pick. I would say don't install the printer drivers. Always do it manually because it screws up a lot of things. So anyways, when you do that, it will ask for restart at the end of the whole install. And if you basically want to do install and all of that, just check everything, press OK, install updates, and let it go. So I think so these are the things which are very essential, which you can do on your own. You don't need an IT person for it, to maintenance, but I think so this is something which you can do on your own and make your system go smoother. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, and I'll definitely reply you back. All right.